Hi all, this is Sia Naz and welcome to episode 82 of the Diary of Sia Naz. So as you can see, for those watching on YouTube, I've got a new background. This one's got three lights above it. They're sort of round shaped lights, and I couldn't get the background right so that it was centered, so I've got it on an angle, and it's just a lovely brick wall, a white marbled brick wall. And yeah, that's the background. I've had this one for a while, but this is the first time I'm using it, and I just thought it was nice, kind of retro. So let's get started with the week. So the week started on Monday the 3rd of August, and when I'm looking down, I'm looking at my fluffy rainbow unicorn diary. And on Monday, as I always do, I edited, uploaded and promoted the podcast. I edited the video podcast, so I was a step ahead on Monday. And I made the beat video for Huh, which was the beat of the week last week, and it was a lovely lo-fi type of beat. And I really like the picture that I used because I've been playing around with these apps on my phone, and I managed to get my eyes to be like a violet color, and then I just put the wording in a sort of violet color, and yeah, I thought it looked really nice. So, and that's what happened on Monday, as well as heaps of like home maintenance, which kind of goes without saying. Every day there's always something. So on Monday, so then on Tuesday morning, we had some guys come and cut the trees down. My dad can't do this anymore, so now we have to pay people to do this. So they came in and cut the trees. I should find out their details because it's a really good organisation. They were recommended to us by the council, and what they do is they hire young people that have intellectual disabilities, not anything severe, but disabilities. And I don't like the word disabilities, but they were lovely. We had to stay inside the house, and then we just kind of guided them we've got like a cafe blind in the back, so we stayed behind that and they were on the other side. And then mum and I were like just saying, oh, you know, cut this and cut that. So that was it was really good. And they came really early, like 8:30, and I never get up at that time. It just doesn't exist for me. And they were really good, and they chainsawed a lemon tree that we've got like 3 of them. And you know, Dad can't do it anymore, and Mum and I are not gardeners, and I've got enough on my plate that I don't need that chore. So the poor lemon tree went. But my neighbour was happy because I gave him some lemons, even though he's got a lemon tree and he had a few lemons, not many. I said to him, you know, do you want some lemons? And he's like, yeah. So I just gave him all the lemons that I picked from the tree, and he was really happy. And heaps of home maintenance on Tuesday again. And then on Wednesday I got my rewards. So on Wednesday came a whole heap of makeup, and I'm wearing some of it now, but the first ones that came are from the lip bar. So these are all black owned beauty brands that I bought from. And these 2 lipsticks that I'm holding up, one is called As If, that's this one, this sort of light peachy color, and this red one is called Boss Lady, Boss, BAWSE, Boss Lady, and it is like a really deep red. I didn't even think to use this. Might do it next week. They came first, and then like 5 boxes came later, and in the other boxes came, I got heaps of stuff from Juvia's Place. So this is a concealer stick, but I got this to use as foundation, but it's too light, and it's really light, and I like darker color because I'm pale, so I use a darker foundation to give me some color. So I got this one that's in Barcelona, and so that's a really good concealer. It's hiding the sins under my eyes. And with that one also came, let me put it up there, hopefully it won't stop anything. Also came These two lipsticks, they're both purple. One is metallic, they're in the color Moro, and one is metallic and the other one is matte, and together these are gorgeous. So I've got to think about using those in the future as well. The problem is we in Melbourne, we have to wear masks, so I can't wear any of these lipsticks, and I don't want to wear them under my mask. I just use I've got the Huda Beauty Diamond Lip Balm. I just use that. It doesn't stick to the mask or anything. So that's the two lippies. Oh, and I also got this gorgeous palette, and this is called the Violets by Juvia's, and I just love these pictures of the women that she's got on the packets. They're just gorgeous, and then when you open up inside, it's these gorgeous violet colors. So I love these. Heaps more coming. So that's those, and then also I got Black Magic by Oma, and that is a gorgeous palette. And this palette, oh, let me cover it up with this. Inside the palette it says, "Bitch please, well-behaved girls seldom make history." It says it right under there, and these are the colors. Just gorgeous. Lots of glittery ones at the top, and just some lovely different colored ones underneath. And again, that's Black Magic by Oma. There's the brand name there, UOMA, and it's also here on the spine of the palette. There you go. And then I also got from Ace Beauty, this is the Grandiose palette, and they're actually the colors that I'm wearing. And inside it looks like this, and they're gorgeous colors. It's very sort of like Moroccan themed, and I'm wearing these three here. So Jasmine, Clove and Spice, they're the three. Oh, Clove and Rose. Jasmine, Clove and Rose, they're the three that I'm wearing, but gorgeous colors. Like the other ones, Myrtle, Cinnamon, Primrose, Patchouli, just gorgeous. They're just lovely colors. So that's from Ace Beauty, and that is called the Grandiose palette. Isn't that gorgeous? And then I also got I'll go to this one. This one is my favorite, and this one is from Beauty Bakery, which I absolutely love. And this one, there's a magnet to it, and then you open it up, and on top of the palette there's these lovely fluffy cotton balls in pink. And the cotton balls, so this palette is called the Cotton Candy Champagne Blush Palette, and so the cotton balls are the cotton candy on the champagne glasses. And then you pop it out, and there's a palette there. And then when you open it up, it's got these gorgeous pinky toned colors, and because I've got pink undertones in my skin, these look amazing. They're called 24-hour champagne diet. So there's 4 colors: Sip Sip Hooray, Stop and Smell the Rosé, and No Champagne No Gain. And they're just gorgeous. I've got this one on, but I've been brushing Stop and Smell the Rosé on my face, and it's just gorgeous. I just love this. I don't want to lose the cotton balls. So that's Beauty Bakery, and the packaging just got me. I just love that packaging. And then oh, and it came with this free brush. It's called a stippling brush, but I've just been using it to just brush it all over my face. It's gorgeous. And then the last 2 that I got, and these are the only non-black owned beauty brands, is from KKW, and this one is The Artist and the Muse, which is the latest one. And this one is the one where she is the first one that they did, the KKW and Mario. And so inside, I think everybody knows these colors here. The blue is iconic now. So that's the normal one, the KKW and Maria. That's the first one they did. And then the Artist and the Muse is the latest one they've done. And it's got gorgeous colors. I love yellows, the yellows and the red, and that nice blue, icy blue, and the skin toned colored ones. Haven't tried that one on yet, but I have been doing a lot more eye makeup because nobody can see my lips or my face, so I just sort of been brushing some nice bronzing powders and some blushes and just anything sparkly on my face, and then just been doing like some eye makeup to amuse myself. And that came on Wednesday. And I did some looks with the lippies on my beauty account, so if you check Sia's Beauty World, you'll see some of the looks that I did. And yeah, lots of Snapchat filters. And I also managed to get, I've been getting lots of Santa or Christmas themed, because I've been doing Christmas in July. And now that we're out of July, we're in August, I'm still keeping it going because it brings me joy. And today we had some terrible news, so I'll let you know about that. But I managed to get a Santa working that I got, and turned out it was the battery, and it has beautiful colors. It's like this swinging Santa. And on Wednesday I also promoted my podcast, because Wednesday is the day that it goes up. And I finished a beat called Light It Up. It's a lovely beat with a full sound, with a full sounding kick. Right now I cannot remember what it sounds like, but if I've said it's got a nice sounding kick, it's got a nice sounding kick. Light It Up. I forgot to listen to it. I forgot to even listen to the beat of the week. So that was Wednesday, and then on Thursday I've been trying to do songwriting, but it's just not working. I'm just feeling really down with everything that's happening, and nothing's coming out at all. So I haven't been writing anything, which is disappointing, because I thought, I'd be able to write something and maybe try and get some songs out. But that ain't happening, which is all good. So I'm just going to continue with the beat making. Trying to write lyrics to Noise. Yeah, I tried. Thursday I always go shopping, and like food shopping. On Thursday I also made a how-to video to keep the hi-hat loop I made. So I don't know if it was Light It Up, but one of the beats that I made the hi-hat loop myself, and I really like it. And I figured out how I can save it as a sample and reuse it elsewhere. And I made a video about that. So I've got to put that up soon. And I also started making a beat called Visitor, called Visitor, and I made my own drums. Usually I just slot in drum samples, but I'm starting to learn how to do my own drums. I've always had difficulty with it, but it kind of fell into place with this one, so I like when that happens. So that was Thursday. And then on Friday I finished the Visitor beat, and I mixed and mastered it, and I used some effects on that song, so that'll be really cool to hear. And then on Friday I also got some more makeup, and I got more makeup from Juvia's Place, and I have to say I love the packaging. These are the boxes. So one of them is the berries. Look how lovely that is. I don't even want to throw it away. The other one is the Saharan 2. Oh, you can see my ring light, how annoying. But that's the box. It's lovely. Yellow and purple, they're such good colors. And then the Magic Mini by Juvia's as well. Just gorgeous. I don't want to throw the boxes. I already said that. So the berries, these are the palettes here. These are the minis. There's 4. I've got 2, but there's 2 more coming. And these are the gorgeous colors there. Beautiful violets. And this one is a Saharan. Oh, nice and matte. This one's not shiny. These are the colors. Lovely Moroccan sort of vibes. Whoops. There's the Moroccans. Oh, the Saharans. And the Magic Mini. It's not really mini, it's quite big. There's that one. And this one's got the picture inside. I just love these. Gorgeous. And there's the colors. And this one I got because I saw Nikki Tutorials had it, and I just love this pink. I just got it for that one. That pink is called Osan, but Zuba is lovely too. There's a lovely pink there, Zuba. And this pink here is really nice, so those 3 would go really well together. Koji. So yeah, that's the Magic Mini by Juvia's. So that was all the makeup that came during the week. That's quite a lot of makeup, and that cost me quite a lot of money too. But I'm happy to support black owned beauty brands. I'm really loving that. I've discovered them. I really love these colors from Ace Beauty. The Grandiose palette is just gorgeous, and the quality is amazing. Like with one of the KKW palettes, I wasn't too happy with some of the eyeshadows. With one of them in particular was really poor quality, and then I went to the other ones and I'm like, wow, these are amazing. So Juvia's palettes. Also had a phone doctor's appointment with Mum because she's got diabetes. So Royal Melbourne, we had a phone consultation, which is really nice, and they said they're happy with her progress because we had a bit of a disaster last year, so they've been monitoring her, but she's fine now. So, well, not fine, she's still taking the medication, and we're doing the daily blood checks like twice a day. So there's that. Also made a beat called Come On with vintage movie samples, and I love this. And one person is saying come on, a woman, and it's very vintage, old school 70s type beat. It's a really cool beat. I really like this. I like anything vintagey. Yeah, I just felt like I've got so many movie samples. I've got a few packs, and there's just heaps of comments that you can use, and I really like that one. So that was cool. And then on Saturday, house cleaning as always, and then I just chilled and I watched Jurassic Park 3, and I thought of my nephew because he loves the Jurassic Park movies. He's only 7 but he's seen them all. And yeah, I saw that one. So yeah, it's really keeps you on the edge of your seat, because just when you think that everything's all cool, then a dinosaur comes out of somewhere and just rips somebody's head off, or they nearly die. So that was it was nice to see something action, and I love Laura Dern. It would have been nice to see more of her, but yeah, still good. And then after that movie there was Joe Dirt, and I thought, oh, Adam Sandler, this is gonna be stupid. But I was working on my laptop, and I thought I'll just keep watching it, and it was really sweet. It was a sweet movie. I didn't catch all of it, but I caught bits and pieces as I was working away, and I thought, what a surprise. It was really quite a sweet movie from what I picked up. And then on is it Christopher Walken? Love him. He was in that he was in that video where he danced. Was it for Moby? That was really awesome. He's so cool. I love him. And then on Sunday I bought a stack of lo-fi samples because I'm just kind of feeling a bit chill, and I think I'm enjoying it because I'm so stressed from everything that's happening. And I made a lo-fi beat called Garden State, which was really cool. You can hear a little snippet on my at CNAS Songs account. And the bad news that we got today was that Melbourne or Victoria is in a state of disaster, so we're in stage 4 lockdown now, and it is really depressing. So we've got curfew. We cannot go out from 8 p.m. till 5 a.m. I don't go out anyway. I'm a bit disappointed, mainly because I have my Christmas lights up, and it's still dark at 6 and 7, so people can still walk past and see them. But yeah, 8 o'clock you have to be home, or you can risk a $10,000 fine or jail. And yeah, there's quite a few restrictions, which is really disappointing. And it's because people are not staying home, they're not doing the right thing, and that's why it's spreading. So, you know, if we can all work together, we can get through this. So I don't know, it's disappointing. It's disappointing that people are not listening and not doing the right thing and thinking that it's not going to happen to them, or these idiot conspiracy theorists, just a bunch of idiots. So that's the disaster. But also today, which is Sunday, I was reading through the paper and I didn't realize that Beyonce has dropped a movie called Black is King, and lucky for me, her visual album, and it says much type here. I've got a article from the paper and it says much hype, but I've never I didn't hear anything. But I'm lucky because it's on Disney Plus, and I saw Hamilton, and lucky I didn't need to subscribe. I'm already subscribed, and I went straight over as soon as I read it and watched it. A lot of it. There's a bit of spiritual mumbo jumbo, which I'm just not. I just don't care for at the moment. With how bad everything is at the moment, I just don't want to hear it. It's not helping any. Like, some of it was lovely, some of the words. I think I said at the end that she was reading poetry from someone, because the words were quite profound, but I was just like, please, I don't care. So I'll read you the snippet from the paper. So it says, Beyonce drops album. Pop royalty Beyonce on Friday released her much-hyped visual album Black is King, an aesthetically ambitious video billed as a companion to her 2019 album of songs inspired by Disney's live-action Lion King remake. The highly stylized visual narrative, released on Disney Plus streaming platform, runs for 85 minutes and, akin to The Lion King, tells the story of a young boy who navigates an onerous world, finding himself far from his family. The work is an ode to the Black experience, rife with vibrant imagery celebrating the African diaspora, I've got to look that word up, an aesthetic exploration of Black history, power and success that also references colonialism, economic disparity and racism. Beyonce has described the work as a labor of love. Yeah, I didn't get into the deepness of it, but I did enjoy parts of it. It was quite lovely, but I just don't want to borrow of the other stuff. But aesthetic exploration, what did it say? Rife with vibrant imagery. Beyonce looked amazing, and there were a lot of really amazing scenes in there. Some great outfits, some crazy glasses, lots of glitter, lots of glam. Yeah, she looked amazing. There were amazing scenes. I enjoyed some of the songs. I don't know how she's gonna release it. A lot of those songs I just don't think are top 40, but you know, one or two I think would be alright, but I guess she can prove me wrong on that. Yeah, and I'm finding that with Disney Plus, I don't know if it's my internet, but it's cutting out a lot. And I don't know if it's because everyone's at home, but it's really annoying that it cuts out so much. It cut out like up to 10 times. It really did, really annoyed me. So yeah, Black is King, and all her kids are in the movie. All her kids are in the movies, are in the movie, and her husband is in the movie, Jay-Z. And there's one song about beauty, and Kelly's in it, and her mother, Beyonce. Naomi Campbell is in Adut, a black model, or should I say, African Australian, I think she is. Was in there, and yeah, it was lovely. It was really nice, but yeah, it was too much for me. I couldn't sit there and absorb it. There's just while I was watching this, I could how did I find out about? I was watching the news as well. I had the news on as well, and that's how I found out about our state of disaster in stage 4. So I was sort of watching both, but yeah, definitely check it out. If anything, for the visuals, and the outfits and the music. Like, some songs I like, some songs I did, and that's with everyone. But yeah, it was really nice. And that was the week. So I didn't even listen to the beat of the week. So the beat of the week is called Photos. I cannot even tell you what it's about because I don't remember. So this is going to be a surprise for all of us. So before I put beat of the week up, make sure you look after your mental health. It's so important now. We're going into stage 4. It's going to be tougher, the curfew, just everything. It's really bad. Call Lifeline if you need help, and call Beyond Blue. There's a new service or new section on the website for COVID. I haven't checked it, but I'll definitely have a look at it. That's there to help Victorians, because the depression has increased, which is obvious that it would happen, and it's okay to be depressed. It's pretty bad at the moment, but the key is not to stay down. Just to know that we're gonna get through this. It's tough. Like, so the lockdown stage 4 is for 6 weeks, so it finishes September 13, and we'll get through this. We're all in this together. It's not just one person, it's not one house, it's the whole state. So we just got to remember that we're all in it together. If you're feeling down and sad and depressed, it's okay, so am I. So a lot of people, but we'll get through it. So yeah, look after your mental health. Share this podcast with your friends or someone you think would like to hear it or see it. Leave messages and comments. Subscribe. And the beat of the week is Photos. Look after yourselves. Enjoy the beat. Let me know what you think of it, and I will catch you guys next week. Bye.
CNS Beats. CNS Beats.